LA Knight is one of the hottest rising stars in WWE, but there are many questions about his personal life. And now the shocking truth has been revealed. That's coming up in a bit, but first, the newly appointed SmackDown General Manager, Nick Aldis, has a secret that he doesn't want WWE fans to know about, which is the fact that he's married to former WWE superstar Mickie James. When Triple H announced that Nick Aldis would be taking over as SmackDown GM, many fans didn't know who Nick Aldis was, and most fans probably didn't know that he was married to a former WWE superstar, as it seems that WWE doesn't want Nick Aldis to tell fans about who he's married to, for whatever reason. But in truth, Nick Aldis married Mickie James in 2015, and the couple have a son together who was born in 2014. But what we do know is that Nick Aldis and Mickie James have been married for over 8 years and have a son together who is 9 years old. The couple met while they were both in Impact Wrestling together. While there, they struck up a romance and then eventually got married. Obviously, both are very busy with their wrestling careers and taking care of their son, but they do their best to try and spend quality time together. And occasionally that quality time is spent in the wrestling ring, as before Nick Aldis joined WWE, Mickie James would be his manager, would accompany him on indie shows. Even in NWA, they were on screen together. And obviously in Impact, they were an on-screen couple there as well. Obviously in WWE, that is yet to happen. And besides spending time in the wrestling business together, they love to do things like dressing up on Halloween in wacky costumes to make each other laugh, taking their son to a baseball game, and having a day out at the ballpark. But Nick and Mickie love spending time alone as well, whether it's walks on the beach, traveling, going on a cruise with friends. But obviously for them, their family comes first, and they love to do things like go to Disneyland and celebrate the holidays together. For Nick and Mickie, it truly seems like they're a match made in heaven. The shocking truth about LA Knight's personal life has now been revealed. Ever since LA Knight began growing in popularity in WWE, there's been a lot of questions about who exactly is LA Knight and who's the man behind the character. Well, we are now learning the shocking truth. LA Knight is engaged to a woman named Michelle, and soon they will officially become husband and wife. Michelle is not in the wrestling business, as her job is in the fitness industry, and she regularly competes at fitness competitions. That could be one reason why LA Knight and Michelle got along so great, is because they both have a love for fitness. LA Knight and Michelle share a house together, and they also share 2 dogs, Herman Man and Reese Peasy. LA Knight doesn't have any children, but for LA Knight and Michelle, their dogs are basically their children. It's unknown whether or not LA Knight and Michelle will actually have children at some point in the future, maybe after they get married, but then again, maybe they are content with just being together and having their dogs. The couple lives in Orlando, Florida, and they love the water and the beach. They have a boat that they own, and they try to go out on the water as much as possible. And if they're not on the water, then they're on the beach. And in the winter, the couple loves to go skiing at different skiing resorts in Colorado and Utah. And they love to travel just about anywhere. And with LA Knight having more money than he's ever had in his life right now, they can go anywhere on earth and enjoy some of the luxuries that being rich has to offer. The couple also loves to get dressed up on Halloween, as LA Knight and Michelle have donned some very interesting costumes over the years on Halloween. The couple also loves the outdoors and other kinds of animals, besides dogs, including horses. And they both love the game of baseball, and they regularly attend different baseball games around the country. But when the couple is not traveling or going to baseball games, they love to spend time together at home, especially around the holidays. But what LA Knight and Michelle seem to love the most is simply being together and showing affection towards one another. They obviously are not afraid to show public displays of affection, as they have been seen hugging each other, giving each other kisses on the cheek, and kisses on the lips. Some couples obviously are a bit shy about public displays of affection, but for LA Knight and Michelle, it seems they simply can't contain the love that they have for each other, and they say, the heck with embarrassment. I'm going to show this person how much I love them by hugging them, kissing them, and simply showing them how much they care for them. This seems to be a truly loving relationship between two people who deeply care for one another. And with LA Knight now being in his 40s and no reported marriages in his past, this will be LA Knight's first marriage, as soon LA Knight and Michelle will say I do and officially become husband and wife. But it seems that LA Knight and Michelle also have a great sense of humor, as the two will do whatever it takes to make the other one laugh. And just like not being afraid of doing public displays of affection, they're also not afraid to show their sense of humor out in public. The couple also has a large group of close friends that they've been spotted partying with, going out to dinner with, and simply having a good time with. What are your thoughts about Nick Aldis and his wife, Mickie James, and LA Knight and his soon-to-be wife, Michelle? Leave a comment below and give me your opinion. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell notification so you are notified when we upload a new video.